One of the number one questions I'm asked running a digital agency is, what is the new norm going to be? What is going to be where people are going to flock to when this is all over, besides the mall? Well, here's your answer: family law. If you are a family lawyer, divorce law, if you're practicing this, get ready, because this is where everyone's going. And in my opinion, you should be preparing now with a strong presence on social media where people can get to know you, as well as your website to make it easy for people to be able to reach you and leave you a quick message or a chat. And by setting this up now, you will be ready and poised to do a lot of business when we all get back out there, because the stories that I've heard, the reasons why people say this is going to really explode is sad. A lot of people want out. People want to start over. People have found out who their partners really are. A lot of terrible things I've heard, and I've read stories, but it's going to lead to cases. And why should they call you? If you do a search of a divorce lawyer in your town, do you show up in the top 3 or 4? That's called showing up above the fold. Because if you're not, I promise you, if you're on page 3 or 4, no one's calling you from Google, or it's called Google My Business, which is what fuels the maps. People look for local lawyers there. And those that are coming up in the top are getting all the calls. If you do get a phone call where somebody found you on Google, they most likely looked you up. They're not just finding you on page 4 or 5. I've seen lawyers listings for law firms on page 7 and 8. And when we called them, they said, "Oh, we don't need any help, thanks. We've already got somebody working on that." I said, "What? You're showing up on page 7 and you're paying somebody to do your marketing for you? Come on. Let's be real. If you really want help, if you want a guaranteed solution, call me. Our agency guarantees our work. Unlike others, we don't make you sign a 1-year deal where you have to pay us every month whether you like it or not. If we don't earn it, we don't collect it. So if you're in the family law sector and you want to make the most of it, just here in Sarasota, which I can't work because I've got a client here, my client went from page 4, 42 listing, to being in the top couple. That's all I'll say. And I've got a couple others I can tell you about. But at the end of the day, it's not about that. It doesn't matter what I did for everyone else. What matters is what I can do for you. I only take one firm in a city. I will not take your competition. I will not give you a contract. I will tell you what we're going to do. You'll pay us for the first month. If you're not happy, 30-day notice, we move on. We're never going to make you stay with us if you're not happy. That's not how we can live. But we have to survive. We have to make sure you're pleased with the results that you're getting. So if you're in this sector and you want a guaranteed result, please call me. I'll even give you my cell number, 941-544-5000. Even better, we can work in any city or state across the USA. This is the sector to be in. And having a strong social presence, talking about hopefully keeping families together and what's going on with this epidemic, and how many people are falling into this basket or that basket of results. That's where we start. We start creating interest, and hopefully things will get better for them. But if they don't, you're there for them to make things right. Remember something when it comes to kids: divorce isn't what hurts kids when families break up. It's poor divorced parents. And I mean poor not in the sense of financially, I mean mentally not prepared to move on to that next chapter. In my opinion, family law is not about crucifying each other. It should be about dividing things properly, fairly, and more importantly, making sure the kids are not paying the price for a relationship gone wrong. So I'm here for you. I hope I can get you to the top. But what I'm telling you is a fact. Nobody's finding you on page 4 or 5. But they will find you if you sign on with us and we accept your account because you'll be the only one that I work with in your town. Let's talk. You can reach me on the weekends and at night as well. 941-544-5000. We've got 9 strategists on board. We know how to get you where you need to be. Thanks.